Back here again, finally with another game after that Cubs-White Sox series, and what a win, a series win by the Cubs, a sweep of the White Sox. The struggling White Sox, King Ross just couldn't get it done. But this is going to be the final game before the All-Star game. And the All-Star game will be the next game that we play. But this is going to be the finale of the series between the Pirates and the Cardinals. The Cardinals lead the series currently 2-1, and they're sitting at 46 and 43, and the Pirates sitting at 48 and 39. We got John Lackey today going up against AJ Burnett, and so it should be a good pitching matchup here. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary, but I'm playing against the Cardinals because I really want the Pirates to lose, because that way I can possibly gain a little bit of ground in the wild card. Although, as you can see, the Cubs sitting 10 games back now, only 6 games below 500. So basically back where we began the Cardinals series when the Cardinals swept us at home. After this game, or probably the All-Star game, I'm going to let you guys know what guys from what teams made it, give you a little look at the All-Star rosters. But let's go ahead and get into this game now, because I'm going to be the Cardinals. Go ahead and wear the road unis and John Lackey. No reason to really give anybody a day off here, because this is the last day, and they're going to get a bunch of days off, except for the All-Star guys. But they're only playing one game in the next 5 days, so guys should be ready to go for the second half. So let's go ahead and get into this ball game. I'm going to go ahead and do it for me. I'm going to kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out at the ballpark in Pittsburgh, and I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Choate has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
Counting down to first pitch here at PNC Park. It's the Cardinals and the Pirates. Next. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this 4-game series, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened so far.
And for most teams, if you can play 500 ball on the road, you're going to do just fine. Well, you can see these guys have a shot here to maybe win 3 out of 4. So it's been a good series for them so far. They're just hoping it continues.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Colton Wong makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd's foul. And the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll start it out here with a line drive to the gap in left, and he'll have extra bases to start the ball game. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Matt Carpenter will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Pause. Now the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And after the leadoff triple, and this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to get down. It's extra bases for Peralta. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Boy, already a triple and a double against him here in the first inning. And he has not looked all too sharp, at least early on.
Matt Adams will get his first opportunity now. First pitch coming. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. EK, and take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Runners on first with 1 down. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Yeah, and when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that he's a little bit jumpy out there to start this game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him, give him a word or two of encouragement.
Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. A look there at the starting lineup for Clint Hurdle's Pittsburgh Pirates as they'll line up this way. They'll match up against a guy who seems to have made the long road back. Big John, the veteran right-hander John Lackey. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Josh Harrison will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, number 5,
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. With that, time to call up the scouting report and give you a better indication of what types of pitches and speeds we'll see moving forward from the 36-year-old right-hander. Gregory Polanco digs in at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Now the 0-1 from Big John. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Holiday comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
start, center fielder,
Andrew McCutcheon will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. Now here's the first pitch. That's swung on and lifted down the left field line. Holiday is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Jason Hayward will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. And here's the first pitch. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field, high and deep to left center, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
More trouble here to start this inning, too. They've had this guy's number so far, and now here's a leadoff double on the very first pitch. It's right back into the stretch with the runner in scoring position.
Matt Holliday will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. For Hayward, he's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. He's ready now. The pitch just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Peter Borges will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Stepping in now, John Lackey. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cardinals lead it 3-0. Pedro Alvarez will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Pedro Alvarez.
Infield in the over shift here. Now the pitch. inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
The next pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
3-2. Here it is. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Neil Walker will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. First pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Following the walk, he had to be thinking he'd get maybe one of those get me over fastball or something else good to hit on the first pitch. But this winds up being an easy pop-up that probably should have been avoided.
Number 27 will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on the way. And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Alvarez will take the turn and head for home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one off the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 3 homers and 32 driven in. 1 out and a runner on second base. Comes set, now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And striding in is the left fielder, Corey Hart. First pitch coming. And here's a breaking ball to start him out. Lackey's ahead, 0-1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. From the stretch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he's able to stay with it, but he did not make that look easy. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
With one out, he had 2 jobs to do there. 1, get that run home from third, and 2, stay out of double play. He did his job.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And it'll be up to Burnett to see if he can come up with something here. First offering on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0 pitch.
Here we go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. The 1-1. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And anytime you send your pitcher up there with 2 away, you want him to at least give you a little bit of a battle up there. But he does way more than that. He singles here to turn the lineup over.
Josh Harrison. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set, now the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
If this guy started the ball game out with a strikeout, he may end the second with 1, too.
Pause, now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Here comes a 1-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates 2. Colton Wong will stand in for the second time here. He tripled and later scored to lead off the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. Harrison is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. Now the first pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Here's the first offering. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's gone. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. 8th home run on the season for him. And it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Here's Matt Adams now.
Matt
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Hart is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now a 4-2 St. Louis lead. Gregory Polanco makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And a great job here by the number 2 hitter in the lineup, getting something started here with the leadoff triple. And now you'd have to think that someone in that 3, 4, 5 spot could get him in.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
He's set, now the pitch. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Pedro Alvarez will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes, because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Walker waits on the 1-0. 2-0 now. 2-0 on the way. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. A 2-1 offering. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And Borges will make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. St. Louis is out in front, 4-3. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, and a 1-out single here gets him a base runner in the 4th. As you can check out his line so far, you'd like for him to give you at least another inning or so, but with numbers like that, he might be on pretty thin ice already.
Matt Holliday will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a throw over by Burnett. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
This is something you definitely don't need when you've got a guy at the plate that can hit the ball out of the ballpark. That's a costly mistake there. Just not smart baseball.
Now here's the first pitch. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Peter Borges will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Number 27 will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The shortstop, number 27.
First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1 from Big John. This is hit to the right side and into right field. It's a 2-for-2 start for him tonight, a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in. He singled his first time around. Ready is Lackey, the pitch. And Lackey will jump ahead with the slider here. It's strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Corey Hart will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
A.J. Burnett get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Here's the first offering. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. And on the error, a run is going to score.
This one was going to be a tough play no matter what. You can see right here, he has to come charging in on this ball, and then he has to turn and try to shuffle this thing back to second base as quickly as he can. He winds up throwing it away.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. Gregory Polanco will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. First pitch on the way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Here comes the 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Pirates on top, 5-4. John Lackey will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The pitcher, number 41, John Lackey. Come on, Pirates!
Mark Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Here's the pitch. Reynolds swings, but this is a routine ground ball that's short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Colton Wong will stand in, 1 for 2. He tripled and scored back in the first. First pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One-0 on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here.
And as we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
Matt Carpenter will step in, a ground out victim his last time. First offering on the way. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on the St. Louis roster. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This will get foul for strike 2. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. Lined hard to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Jaime Garcia is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Andrew McCutchen will lead things off here for Pittsburgh, and he'll have Pedro Alvarez set to follow on deck.
Andrew McCutchen.
Too low, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0 on the way. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. No problem here, 1 away.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit. and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Garcia ready, the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Just overmatched him there. Hit the 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Here's Neil Walker. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Number 27 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
From the belt, the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. One left for Pittsburgh. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Matt Adams will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Matt Adams.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And the pitch. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harrison is in his tracks now. And he's got it for out number 1.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He's sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Yadier Molina will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Pitch on the way. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down a run, it's 5-4. Francisco Cervelli will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Francisco Cervelli.
Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball lifted in the air out toward Hayward in right field. And he's got it for the first out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
In now, Corey Hart. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. All right, 1-1 pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 with 1 away. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. He'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
If you can locate that pitch with movement on the inside corner, nobody's touching that thing. I mean, that's as good as it gets right there.
Jordy Mercer is going to grab a bat and pinch hit, so as we surmise, that'll be it for A.J. Burnett. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Come on.
Here's the pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 5-4. back here in Pittsburgh. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Brad Lincoln is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Matt Holliday will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make them bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And now a pitch on the way. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed by Holliday as he's retired for an important first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Peter Borges will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Jaime Garcia.
John Jay will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, John Jay.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
He's ready now. The pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Now for Borges, he picks up stolen base number 7 so far on the year. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Colton Wong will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. First pitch coming. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
The 1-0. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. And that's going to plate the tying run from second, and we are all even at 5 aside.
Another example here where speed is such a weapon in this game. Look at him just flying down that first baseline. Not only is he going to wind up with an infield single, but he's also going to pick up the RBI.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Antonio Mascardo.
Here's Matt Carpenter. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1-0 pitch now. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. And we are all tied 5-5. Matt Belisle will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Matt Belisle.
Josh Harrison will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
The pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. There to take it is Borges, 1 away.
Yeah, not his most fluid swing there. You can see he wasn't really able to generate a whole lot of torque there, and this is an easy play out in center field.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. A chance here for the second baseman Wong on to first, and there are 2 down.
really couldn't ask for much more out of a seventh inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Andrew McCutcheon will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Now here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. This ball game still tied 5-all. Matt Carpenter will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Cardinals, third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now the pitch. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly one away. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Johnny Peralta will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll be a base hit for Peralta.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Here's Matt Adams now. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Slider worked last time, why not go to it again? 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the stretch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Harrison is able to lift this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Pedro Alvarez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
First baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
What a great job of leading off this inning for his teammates. On second base now with a double, with a chance to take the lead late in this ballgame. He's pointing into his dugout saying, "Let's go, you guys."
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Neil Walker will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Number 46 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 46.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
He's set, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Into the box, number 27, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Rookie deals on 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got 1 more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The 1-0 home. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Out of play. Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
The 2-2 coming. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Pirates leave 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Willie Garcia will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Willie Garcia.
And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Jared Hughes will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Jason Hayward will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Matt Holliday will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, this is hit sharply, but right to Walker at second. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
Here's Peter Borges standing in, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. This ball game still tied 5-all. Corey Hart will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Randy Choate will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Randy Choate.
Corey Hart will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. (1-0) on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Sean Rodriguez will get his first shot at it here. First pitch to him. Lined into left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
And there you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Josh Harrison will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. First offering on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. The 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think. But sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Gregory Polanco They'll have a shot now to bring that winning run in, but we'll see if they decide to go after him or not. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another two-out hit to win the ball game.
You'd like to think that a two-out single would score your guy from second, but this ball was just hit too hard, and he's forced to hold on at third base.
Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing can make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
The 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Let's go, McCutcheon!
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. Ready with another two-strike offering. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. Two down. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ty Kelly is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Kelly.
Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Colton Wong will step in. An RBI single this last time around. First pitch coming. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Here it comes. And a good strike two pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. Now another 0-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Matt Carpenter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. This remains a 5-all ball game. Carlos Villanueva will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Willie Garcia will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
First baseman, Willie Garcia.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Oh, but it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the top of the scoreboard. Around second now, heading for third, and he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
Oh, and he's just looking to get on base somehow as the winning run. But I think he didn't even expect this. I thought he might put the brakes on at second, but he had 3 bases on his mind. And he's in there with the possible winning run.
Here's Neil Walker as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up. That's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Walker waits on the 1-0. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reaching try, but this is by him, and that's going to be your ball game. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, infield had to come in, and there's just no shot on this one. It just scoots right through there for a walk-off game winner.
Throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
That's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Pirates win it 6-5. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 6 runs on 12.
All right, well, that was a tight game throughout, but unfortunately the Pirates were able to win that ball game. So that leaves them 2 games now out in the division going into the All-Star break here. Carlos Villanueva and his stylish-looking mustache, Raleigh Fingers style, was not able to hold them down, and I just wasn't able to get the Cardinals any runs in the back half of that game. We got the one to tie it up, but couldn't get another one to take the lead and win the ball game. But that's going to go ahead and do it for our first half there. Just give you a look at the standings here real quick. Just cycle through them real quick. You got the Brewers sitting 2 games up on the Pirates now. My Cubs 10 games down. The West is looking a little bit more competitive. While the Giants aren't as hot as they were for the past 2 weeks before this, they are still sitting 4.5 out, which is the closest to the Dodgers. The Diamondbacks kind of falling off now. And then give you just a quick look at the wild card there, the Giants and Pirates. A rematch, if the playoffs would have started today, of last year's National League wild card game, with the exception of the Giants, would be the home team this time. And then the AL East here, the Yankees running away with that one. The Bo Sox trying to keep up. And then you got the Indians now leading the AL Central after the White Sox now have lost 5 consecutive, including a 3-game sweep at the hands of the Cubs. So they're sitting right at the 500 mark. And then you have the Rangers and the Athletics still battling it out for second for the AL West there. And Anaheim, or Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, I'm sorry. I have to get it right. The Angels sitting 5 games behind in the West as well, so that's a decent win. Division at that point, but a good race here with the Athletics and the Red Sox leading the wild card. With the wild card game at this point would be being played in Oakland. And you got the Angels a half game out there, and the Blue Jays not too far behind as well. So the wild card race in the AL is a pretty good one, as well as the National League is not really. I was gonna say, I thought it was a better race than it was. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this edition of MLB 15, the show. Sunday night baseball. The next game we will be bringing you is the All-Star game, and then we will start the second half promptly after that to catch up, because we are quite a ways behind still. As you can see, we're still in July, but this is a good way to help us catch up a little bit. We got 4 days off, but we're going to get that second half started as soon as possible. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then subscribe to us on YouTube as well at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. And then don't forget to follow us on Twitter as well at LRSGN for all updates on what's going on with us here. I'm going to try and get some more Madden videos up there for you guys too, as we creep ever closer to the NFL regular season. Really getting excited for that. The Bears have looked decent, but we'll just have to see how it goes. And then we got our rebuild season going on as well in Madden, so we'll get some more of those games up there for you too. But that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys, and you guys be sure to keep it real.